Say the biblical number.
Why am I going out on dates and they're not calling after the first dates? What should I look for in the dating process? What should I know and ask 30 days after dating them? How do you identify red and green flags? How do I date long distance? And more. Order now Greg Davis's new book, The Do's and Don'ts of Dating, the guide to removing guessing and eliminating the games. Order now at www.gregdavisshow.com. Again, that's gregdavisshow.com.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to When the Right One Comes, the men's edition. I am Gregory Michael Davis, Sr., known as Bishop and to many, and welcome. I'm the curator. I'm the curator of this spot here. Week number 70 in this journey of When the Right One Comes, the men's edition. These are times that I wish I had a wife, because I said, honey, could you bring me some tea? But I don't. So I only have Marlinda to say to me, why didn't you get something to drink? She's all the way over there. Welcome though, guys. We are talking about breaking up and getting back together. Interesting questions we have tonight. And I'm going to turn it over to the co-host of this room, who's been with us most of the weeks, 68, 67. He missed a couple along the way. Broderick has missed one. 69. Yeah, go ahead, Broderick. All right, well, Frank, you got it. I'm going to get some hot tea right quick, okay? As you introduce everybody.
All right, thank you, Bishop. Listen, welcome to the show, everybody. You are tuned in to When the Right One Comes. Tonight is a special night. We're celebrating our 70th. It's a tongue twister. Episode number 70. See how you got to improvise when you, yeah. Episode number 70 tonight. That's big. That's major. We've been doing this for 70 weeks. That's special. And so we thank God for each and every one of you who are already on here. Need you to do me a favor, help us reach more people tonight by hitting that share button. Hit that share button. We're on YouTube only, but people in all places can tune in tonight. Here's how you do it. Exit out of that live chat, hit that share button, hit copy, go over to your Facebook, put it on your timeline. I've already done so. I want you to join me in doing so. Tell the people to come on over. The men are live now. Even those of you on the panel, if we can go ahead and do that, let's share. Let's share. Also, because you have that link copy, because you have it copied, you can send it to somebody's DM on Instagram. You can send it to somebody's phone. All you have to do is paste it to wherever you want to send it. So since this is 70, I want everybody to share who's on here. And once you have shared, I want you to put shared. Put share in the comment section. Let us know you have participated with us. Also, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel right here on YouTube so you can get notified every time we go live. So subscribe, hit that alert button so you'll get that bing every time we go live. All right. So make sure you are sharing. Make sure you are sharing. I see a couple of you putting shared. I need everybody to share. Also, everybody who's here on YouTube already, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's run it up real quick. The quicker you like, the quicker that helps our algorithms, helps us be seen by more people. Week 70. That's right, Mika. Week 70. Get excited out there. I need to feel y'all energy. I don't feel y'all energy. Y'all talking too slow in the comments. Come on, pick it up. This is a live show for a reason. We like to interact with y'all. We like to talk to you Those of you who are coming in the comment section, we like to interact. That's why it's a live show. We could pre-record it, but we bring it to you live every week. All right. Yeah. So put shared and everybody put week 70. Let's go. Let's turn up. Let's have fun tonight. Of course, if this happens to be your first time, again, the show name is When the Right One Comes. We want to welcome you. We are the brainchild of Bishop Gregory Davis. When he comes back on, you'll see him. He's the man with the pretty white beard. And then next to him, we got a superstar in the building tonight. I don't know what his stage name is going to be tonight, but look like he's on the Millennium Tour and getting ready to go to an after party right now. Dwayne Williams from Baltimore. Say what's up to the people, Dwayne.
With my dogs.
See what I'm talking about? What was that?
What y'all really want from her? Somebody let me go.
Yeah, that's the way, y'all, from Baltimore, Maryland. Then we got one of the original Christian kings of comedy, as always, in the house, holding it down, Mr. Broderick Rice. Say what's up to the people, Rice.
Hey, everybody. It's going to be awesome tonight. Call and tell somebody.
And Broderick lives in Pasadena, right?
Yes, right. It's in the LA County area, but Pasadena proper. With a home of the Rose Bowl and the Rose Parade.
Yeah. Somewhere where people who got money live. That's where he lives.
I received that, Pastor Frank. It ain't here yet, but I received your words.
And then, of course, we got the prophet in the room, Mike Claiborne, who resides in, where you at, Claiborne?
What's happening, family? Claiborne is in the house. That's right.
He asked where you live,
This man.
He said where you live.
I live everywhere, man. I put my business out there. I'm all over. I live everywhere.
There's nobody looking for you.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Nobody's looking for you.
You in where?
In the city of brotherly love, brother.
You in Philly?
Well, they really don't say that no more. I heard they say some.
They say Philly. We say Philly.
Right. They don't say brotherly love no more.
Like you know.
Why is this? Is he behind like a Chinese movie or something?
He was behind. I think he caught up now.
Hey, he caught up in the middle. You was late. You don't start.
No, you was behind because I thought I had some coffee and I had some coffee. No, you was behind.
You was late, so don't start. Okay?
No, nigga, you was late.
Move on, Frank. Move on, Frank. Go to
it was like a Chinese movie for a moment. I thought it was me.
You got a cheap phone. Anyway, move on.
All right,
Frank.
listen, real quick while I'm talking. I need everybody to like this now. Like it now. There's only 34 likes. There's much more people on here than that. So let's get the likes up to 100. That's all I need you to do is hit that like button. We've already shared. We've already subscribed to the channel. I need everybody to like. I'm about to like it myself. All right, run the likes up. Next to him, we got the one and only Bishop Antoine Jackson is in the house from St. Louis, Missouri. Say what's up to the people, Jack.
Yo, what's up, family?
Then at the bottom, our newest comer to the panel, the one and only Joshua Bingham, Pastor Joshua Bingham. What's up? Where you live, John?
I am a dual resident of San Antonio, Texas, and New Orleans.
San Antonio and New Orleans. Then behind the scenes, we have the one and only Sister Marlinda Henry. She controls everything in the background, and you will get blocked if you get out of hand. I need you to understand that this is a show from a male's perspective. These are our opinions, our experiences, our wisdom about women and dating from our perspective. And so I want you to keep that in mind if this is your first time and you're watching. My name is Frank Ray III, aka Frankly Speaking, and I'm ready to get it on and popping tonight, Bishop. I'm ready to get into it.
Hey. Candace, we got Michelle over here tonight. She's slumming with us. Hi, Michelle. From Clubhouse. What's going on, everybody? We're going to get started. And first question, it's not you, it's me. That's the title tonight. We're talking about breakups. And we only got about 5-6 questions tonight. What are some things women do that will discourage you from returning to the relationship? Like once you break up, like, even though you like her a lot, you really want to be with. You ever been in that situation? What is it, Claiborne, tonight? You act like the little kid that always got treated about.
What I do? I'm just thinking. When you say what he did, it just brought back a memory. I had an answer right away. That's all.
Okay, so let's say you're feeling the person, but what are some things women do that will discourage you from returning to the relationship? I don't know why I'm doing this, but let's start with Josh.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
Let's go right to it.
Okay, we'll go right to it.
Andrea Diggs said, she said Josh is ready tonight. He looked like
I had my coffee. First I want to say, Claiborne, if you get like a new toothbrush, and scrape out where your speakers are, wherever your sound comes out of your iPad, that'll clear up that sound. Just want to let you know that. My life. So what are some things, man? That's a great question. I'm going to say this. I think that, number one, running your mouth, like you just spreading the business to your friends, to all your girlfriends.
You talking about doing the breakup?
Yeah, doing the breakup. Because you know what happens. Y'all know what happens in the breakup, right? Because in the breakup, the women gonna kill you in the breakup. You gonna be the dog. You gonna be the cheater. You gonna be the liar. What's that song? Deceiver, heartbreaker, all that other stuff, right? You gonna be every single thing in the book in the breakup. But then when they come to their senses, now they're going to want to let's make up, and want you to ignore all of the hell and the destruction that they've created in the process of the breakup. So for me, it's that mouth, right? If you're going to break up and shut up. Don't break up and then you just, you're telling your girls and you're doing this and you're doing that, because then what happens is I'm not inclined to want to get back with you when you have broken up with me and you are sitting in the beauty salon telling my business, you're sitting with your girlfriends, all of that stuff. Like for me, it's stuff like that just mouth, right? Yeah, they ain't got no wise counsel, because all they friends, listen, if all your friends are ratchet, if your friends ain't got a man, ain't never had a man longer than 2.5 months, if all your friends are toe up from the floor up, you ain't got no wise counsel. So for me, it's that. Like if I find out that the details of the breakup have been shared into the world, or you have went into your fake counsel, your ratchet counsel, your long eyelash from CVS having counsel, them like, nah, we done. That's for me. Like you do better. You do, Antoine. A woman is better off cheating on me than running her mouth on me. Because you run that mouth, ain't no, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. So that's for me, running that mouth.
Let's go around. Let's go Claiborne and keep going.
He gave the perfect answer. Like Josh, like there's nothing else you can do more worse than you dog me. You go to social media, you call me out my name. All the things. Now before I was the best thing for you. Before you was glad to talk about me and share and everything. And now in the breakup, you dog me. And you call me, you talk about me, you talk about my family, you talk about my kids. Everything that come out of your mouth is a negativity when all before I was the greatest thing. Now, I can't be both. I can't be the greatest thing that you ever had and then turn around and now I'm the worst thing you ever had. Here's the thing. We all go through something. But I'm being straight up honest. I have never dogged anyone in a relationship, even if you did me wrong. I have never talked about you, because here's the thing. When people ask me, I have to be honest. I don't have a whole lot of negativity to say. Yeah, you broke up. It was crazy. But I don't have because how can I say I love you and sleep with you and all of this stuff, and now all of a sudden you're the worst woman ever? I just can't find myself to do that. But that would hurt. That would do more to me than anything else that she can do. That one, and if I was to say something second, which I've never seen it done in my relationship, but I've seen it done to friends of mine, is to go sleep with his boy. Just as a get back. I've seen it has never happened to me, but I got a friend of mine who's dealing with that right now.
That you know of.
Well, I don't care what I don't know. I'm talking about what I know. And to be honest with you, Josh, my friends don't really meet my wife like that or my girlfriend like that. And it ain't because I just don't trust them. It's just that I just don't roll like that. And most of my friends are out here. And when I date in this city, and they all the way out here in some other city. So it might happen. Look, ain't putting that past nobody.
So you keep it hitting.
I got a friend dealing with it right now.
So you keep her hitting from your friends. I got it.
Yes, absolutely. I'm smart. So that's what I would say. That's the second part, Bishop, is to sleep with your man or your boy just to get back. Those two, I think, are definitely ratchet for me.
Dang, man, I don't even have nothing to add to that. Bingham, you did that for me. Like if you run me in the mud, you know what I'm saying? You make it like the relationship was horrible, and you don't allow me to be able to speak about the relationship, then I'm good. I'm good on you. So just to keep mine short, Bingham, you nailed it for me.
Yeah, I definitely think we all in the same boat when it comes to too much talking after relationships or in between. You know, we all had those phases where we just ain't vibing and you with somebody that you're really into, but y'all constantly breaking up. So I'm gonna say probably for me, this gonna feed into what y'all be saying about me. But for me, probably you moving on prematurely and then trying to come back when it don't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you move on, like just stay where you at. Like it ain't hardly no coming back.
You mean if she moves on like fast to somebody else?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, because we talking about when we breaking up coming. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you move on and you out with somebody and your folks know about that person and just stay where you at.
Because it was easy for them to move on.
Yeah.
So you're ready for them just
stay where you at.
Saying you would rather for them not to move on. You want them to cry and be at home and
yeah, all this stuff. Be lonely.
Right.
Send me songs. Yeah. And you say you thinking about the times we used to have.
Do I ever cross your mind?
Yeah, that's it right there.
All them Keith Sweat songs, you better play them.
Ladies, did y'all think a man would say that? You know that men don't say that too much. So y'all, as Anisha says to the clubhouse people, lean in. That's a man saying that. All right.
Yeah, you gotta make me feel like you want me. You break up with me, like you gonna have to. Yeah, Bishop, you gonna have to. I'm with Frank on that, Bishop. Like you gonna have to Got to jump through some hoops.
Yeah, because then and then if you break up with, I ain't even think about that part. I don't even think on those terms. But
what
if
you mean, Frank? You don't think on them terms?
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound.
No. Hey,
Bishop,
I see what
Bishop,
you're
you hear what he
saying.
said? Bishop, what he said is he never had a woman break up with him.
That don't happen to him.
That don't happen to him.
No.
What I'm saying is, and then if she broke up with you, and then she move on, and then trying to come back, it's gonna look like she just wanted to explore an option that she was probably already entertaining before y'all broke up anyhow. And then when she got to the other side and discovered the grass was not greener, now she
wasn't even
come
grass.
back.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
What I think what bothers me, and I'm coming to you, Roger. I don't know how you can, and I've been through this, how a woman can just, after you've done good to them, Antoine, just move on just like it never happened. You just can't, you don't even say hi. You just like, nigga, you didn't, I'm sorry. I done got Bingham's thing. You never even existed. How? And then you say, what kind of heart did you have? Like, is this the person I was with? You can just act like, even if we don't try to get back together, but can you just act like I never existed, period? That's hard for me. Especially when I still have communication with my ex-wife 11 years later, and we still get along well. A woman that I was with 20 years, and I wasn't with you, and you got, yeah, it sounded a little personal. I know. I had flashback. I'm sorry. I was triggered. Anyway, it's just hard for me to think that somebody could just do that, like you never existed, Roderick.
Mine is, if we start talking again, and you start, or the woman starts reminding me of stuff I did do, I am guilty, but she started reminding me of what I did wrong, and I ain't even did it again yet. But it's kind of like she's holding that over my head. Do you want to be together or do you don't? Does that make sense? Yeah. So don't do that. That'll discourage me from our reunion.
Sick of here.
Oh Lord. All right. Close it out, Dwayne.
Hey, Bishop is small. I'm gonna just have the second with or third with Josh said and with Broderick said. I'm gonna keep it small. I'll wait to the next question, but yeah, I'll agree with those two.
Well, let's start with you on the next question. I think this is applicable. We'll start with you since you said that. I don't know if you really want this, but if you have sex, Dwayne, you sure you want the next question? If you have sex with someone when you're broken up, just general, not you, but if you have sex with someone when you're broken up, do you have to tell the significant other if y'all get back together that you had sex with somebody?
Wow. Bishop,
the male or the female?
You coming with the questions? I told this story.
These
one
questions
time.
are a compliment of my writer tonight.
Oh, I know. She came for the hot box tonight. I'll say this, Bishop, and I said this on your stage before. I really do think it depends on the person. We're going to talk about logistics. Logistics is no, because you did it outside of y'all two being together. But if we're going to talk about the strength of the relationship, it just depends on who the two people are. Two people might say, what we did is what we did while we was apart. It is what it is. We're done. The other two people,
wait a minute, hold on. I'm gonna think like I write it tonight. What if it was her best friend? And that a Candace move? What if it was her best friend?
that is definitely her move. That is
whoa. She done got in me too much now. Jesus.
you got to get away from her, Bishop. You got to get away quickly because she get in.
No, go ahead.
No, Bishop, that's a great question. If it is, I think it has to be a conversation because they might see each other and in crossing paths, they might unless I'm gonna just let me just stick to the basis of the question here. The basis of the question is it's gonna depend on the two people. Logistically, no, because it happened while you two weren't together. But if you're building a strong relationship and some people they talk about the stuff that they did prior just so they can have an understanding of that, not that they're trying to hold it over anybody's head. If that's what you guys decide to do, that's what you decide to do. If you threw the caveat in here, if it's a best friend, I know Frank is waiting to chop at this. I'm gonna say you might have to, because they're gonna cross paths, and that might be, a sketchy thing. So I'll close it out right there.
So Broderick, what if she presses you to want to know? Did you have sex with anybody while we weren't together? Did you have sex with anybody?
I'm so happy.
There are some women like that, though. I want to know who you slept with.
Right, exactly. They want to know.
Especially if it was only a month or two. You just went right into somebody else.
Literally.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
Wow.
That was a bad. Woo.
We knew what you meant, Bishop.
Literally, right.
Hey, I leave it under the blood.
How many women would that? Put it on there. How many? What, you gonna leave it where?
Leave it under the blood.
Yes,
you lie. You lie.
All right.
What Bishop? Watch this. Now, some sisters ain't gonna like me. There's a difference between dishonesty. Watch this. And full disclosure. So listen, this, I'm gonna say that one more again. There's a difference between dishonesty and full disclosure. Watch this. In honesty, and maybe I shouldn't give away, I'm not gonna give away that information. Somebody be like, oh, so that's what you're doing this time. But leave it. I want to go back to my original thing. Leave it under the blood.
So you have fan club? You have fan club watching?
Huh? Well, I doubt it.
Oh, okay.
I doubt it. Leave it up to Josh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Josh. Because your face is just like, I need to unpack that for you.
I'm just trying to figure out where you was headed with that dishonesty and full disclosure.
Yeah. See, honesty is the truth about what I decide to tell you. Full disclosure is what actually happened.
My God.
I can't get any help.
My God.
You were shouting a minute ago. I can't get any help.
Preach, black man.
Does that make sense though, Josh?
It makes sense. It makes sense, all right.
But Josh ain't on your side, man. Josh.
Yeah,
I'm
Josh is on my
side. There is a difference between dishonesty and full disclosure.
But
because if you don't ask the right question, do you deserve the full disclosure of a question that you did not ask?
Yeah. And because here's the thing, it's just like a surprise party. I've seen those movies where this guy is with this girl and it looked like they're having an affair. Right. But what's really happening is the woman, the sexy woman, beautiful body, breasts, and everything. She's helping that man pull together that surprise party. And sometimes that woman will go off and be like, you cheating with my girlfriend. No, I did lie to you. But it was in the context of surprising you as we have done on tonight.
Yeah, I believe it. All lies are not equal.
It's in the context of what?
Yeah, because all lies are not equal.
He say surprising you?
Yeah, because it's a surprise party. So you do have to tell some lies. But in the context...
Delpa said red flag.
Working here, brother. Working here.
But you're talking truth.
Do mean that.
You're talking truth. You're talking truth.
And all lies, and Broderick, all lies ain't created equal.
Come on, talk to me about that.
Still a lie. A lie is a lie is a lie is a lie.
Yeah.
But when you get into the nuances, Bishop Jackson, of the lie, a lie is a lie, but sometimes, on a balancing scale, all lies ain't equal, Yes.
Agree.
Where Frank at? He laughed.
He laughed.
Pastor Frank.
Bishop, me personally, you said we were broke up, right? We were broke up. What I did while we was broke up.
It's according to how long, right? Isn't it according to how long though?
But you didn't put a time frame. So now if you want to add a time
No,
frame.
No, I'm not adding. I'm just saying in general. Would that
like Frank said, if it's immediately right after, that's different. But if we broke up and I slept with somebody,
okay, so let's put some time. Let's put some time to it.
So they're different in time. If it's immediately right after,
let's just say for the conversation's sake, a month or two.
Two months of us broke up. We not talking. You haven't given me no indication that you're coming back. Although I've reached out to you, I'm trying to get you back. You've given me the cold shoulder because you mad, you scorn, you don't want to respond to me, you ain't responding to my text, you ain't responding to my phone call. I come to your door, you don't want to deal with me. 2 months of that. Acting like you giving me the cold, you don't want me. So now I move on. But you find out I move on, now you want me back. Or you finally come to your senses 3 months or 4 months in, and now you want me back. Okay, that may be the case. I want you back. But what I did while we was broken up is none of your business. I don't think we should have that conversation. Because here's what the problem, and let me tell you why, because of experience. Anybody that you sleep with between breaking up and getting back together will become a problem later on. We had a 6 months breakup. 6 months. And when I came back, it was the constant, but you couldn't wait for me. Well, how long am I supposed to wait for you? If you really loved me, you would have waited till it was fully gone. You were gone. We were done.
How about this?
That stayed in place, Josh, consistently, even though we were 6 months. When I came back to her, because of conversation, it was brought up. I think whatever you do in the breakup, I'm with Broderick. I ain't even full disclosure. I don't think you have to have a conversation about it at all.
How about this
2
rule?
months out, 6 months out, you don't have to. Now, a couple weeks, that's sketchy. That's red flags. 2 months out, 6 months out, I don't think you need to bring it up or have the conversation at all. It's what you did while we was broken up. It's about what we're doing right now.
Your mic is transforming.
It'll come back.
I
ain't hear nothing you said. I was talking, but I knew
your mic is transforming. It's changing into a robot or something.
Your battery's getting low.
Hey, Claiborne.
Oh my God.
Claiborne.
It's a demon.
Claiborne. Would it matter to you? Can you hear me, Claiborne?
I hear you.
Okay. I was just going to ask you this. The devil put this on my mind right now. Would it matter to you?
Claiborne, while he's talking to you, mute your mic, because we're hearing Broderick 3 times. Claiborne.
Nigga, change your batteries, nigga.
Go ahead.
Go on.
Claiborne, would it matter to you? I'm talking about if it happened, whether it was 3 weeks or 3 months, and y'all got back together. Would it matter to you if she said, yes, I did have sex with Dwayne, but I did not enjoy it? Would it matter to you at all?
You said 3 weeks. Maybe 3 weeks.
Stop acting like the time frame gonna matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
I said 3. I said maybe 3 weeks.
It's not.
But 2 months.
If your woman tell you she slept with Dwayne, I don't care if y'all was broke up for a year.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It wouldn't matter to me.
Yeah, okay.
Right. It mattered to me.
I think if somebody, hey Anthony O'Neill, I saw you, man.
What's up, Ayo?
I think if somebody in 3 weeks is gonna sleep with somebody, they was gonna sleep with somebody probably anyway. I think that's a little soon, y'all. If you break up with somebody, not brothers. But y'all don't think that?
Oh yeah, I mean it's simple for
Male
me.
or female?
Yeah, it's
Say it
simple
again,
for me.
Bishop. How long did you say?
3
3
weeks.
weeks.
I'd be pissed if somebody I just broke up with is out there wilding out already.
Bishop, it don't matter.
Here's the
gonna
rule,
think
though.
better.
I want to implement this rule tonight if I can.
Yes, sir.
Here's the rule of thumb. Whoever does the breaking up with the person should not be owed an explanation of what they did after they were broke up with. So if she breaks up with you, then whatever you do in between whatever she wanted to do because she broke up with you and trying to come back, you don't owe her explanation. But if you broke up with her, she don't owe you an explanation of what she did because you were the one that ended the relationship. Just rule of thumb. Just thinking about it.
Antoine saying yes, and Josh is saying no. Go ahead, Antoine.
Hey, Frank, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. Bishop, what I was going to add is if she's asking me, then she's going to have to offer who she's been with. Like you can't ask me and antagonize me. Like if you asking suspiciously, trying to put the pressure on me, then I'm be like, you got to offer up a name too. Who you been with? Who you been talking to? Who you tell that we wasn't together no more? Who been trying to holler at you? Been in your DM the entire time we've been together? Who you didn't holler back at? So my thing is, if you want to know, you need to offer up some information. If you want to know that bad.
Okay. Anybody else?
You got about, I want to say 3 months. Outside of that, it's over. You bet. Listen, if you can't discipline yourself for 3 months, for 90 days, don't come back. If you sleep with somebody else, that's my policy.
That almost mean that somebody was in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 3 months.
In waiting.
You can't discipline yourself.
Well, it's according to how fast you got it, not you.
Right.
Just saying.
Not bingo. Not
3
bingo.
months.
You go out, you go to coffee, you meet somebody new, had too many shots. I mean, it's a lot of factors if you're trying to cope with what you done been through.
No. I'm not saying you can't. What I'm saying, AJ, I'm not saying you can't do what you want to do. I'm saying
don't get that Steve Harvey Church answer, dog. If somebody break your heart, you looking for somebody to feel it.
No, what I'm saying is,
fill my cup, Lord. I'm going to mute.
Listen, this is what I'm saying, Brad. AJ. If I or her, if in 90 days you can't keep your legs closed, and if the man can't keep his parts from entering something,
but you broke up.
Throw the whole relationship away.
But you broke up.
Yeah, but we can't get a 90-day grace period.
Nah, you broke up. You free to do whatever you
can't
want to do.
So yeah, but we broke up. But okay, so watch this. So we saying the breakup, the moment you break up, even though you break up, there's still connection there. There's still emotional ties. There's still your relationship. It's not dating. There's emotional ties. There is the element of friendship. For me, I know it's not everybody, but if you can't for 90 days, I holler at you. Because don't be coming back with all those ties. Don't be coming back with don't be coming back, and you got all, you didn't went on a little spree, and you didn't went on a spree, and now I don't know if you or you John or Peter or Mark or Luke. You know, you gonna we not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays. Nowadays, if you listen outside of that, what'd you say?
Is that fair?
I don't care if it's fair.
I thought I'd never say this. I agree with Josh. Because if you can get out there that fast, you had to. I forget all that you talking about, AJ. You shouldn't be nowhere like that. You should be somewhere mourning in sackcloth.
Yeah, you need to be talking to Jesus. You need to be at church.
Act like you crying over me, Argentina.
I need you listening to Keith Sweat. I need you listening to
Hey, but y'all act like the day y'all broke up. Hey, but Bishop, y'all act like the day y'all finally broke up.
You gotta lose to win again. You better be playing.
Yeah.
Antoine about to say something that I think will be powerful.
Y'all act like the day y'all broke up was the day y'all really broke up. Y'all been in the process of breaking up all the way up until the day y'all already saying.
Hey, Antoine, you better still act like it.
You better act like
true.
Y'all act.
Well, y'all crazy.
You ought to have
They wild on this panel,
you ought to have a shrine over in the corner.
Yeah,
hey, so this is more like 120 days. Okay, so basically it's 120 days. You got a little bit of time in the relationship.
Yeah. Let's be
90
honest.
days after.
Let's be honest. If a woman break up with you, women typically leave before they leave.
Absolutely.
Right.
And women lean in, because I'm about to give y'all a free game, fellas. Especially those of you in the comment, those on the panel know. Women normally will not leave security, even if it's rocky, until they feel like somebody else can offer them the security that they were getting.
Say that again, Frank.
Or Frank, until they stack their money, Frank.
Women,
it ain't so. It ain't so.
huh?
It ain't so.
What you mean?
I mean, I don't want to know that.
Oh,
Until
yeah.
they stack their money,
It's so. So women will normally ride out a rocky relationship just based off of the security factor, because of the comfort of what they're used to. Now, when another man comes along that she's been entertaining, it may still be, I ain't gonna say innocent, but even though it ain't innocent, it's yet to become intimate. Ooh, I'm talking good.
Yeah, you is. Say that again.
And so it ain't innocent, but it ain't intimate yet. And so she's been dealing, and so she's been dabbling and dealing and talking and flirting. And now, because of the rockiness of the security with y'all, she's ready to now explore what could be with this other person that it ain't innocent, but it ain't intimate yet. So she gets up the boldness now to say, you know, well, I'm leaving. I'm done. Because she wanna explore that other option. It's just free game, fellas.
Can I articulate real quickly my double standard?
Sure, you always do it.
It's
hold on, wait a minute. I gotta rebuke one commenter. One commenter.
Go ahead.
Miss Case, I know you're new here, but I need you to pay attention to the context of what I'm saying. I didn't mention money one time. Fellas, did I mention money one time?
I didn't hear it.
I didn't say money was the security. I didn't say that one time. All right. Go ahead, Bingo.
All I'm saying is
most women make more money than their man.
Well, I think she said that in response to what Claiborne interjected, because Claiborne interjected when they stacked
I've been talking about 4 minutes, brother. She want to talk.
No. She was talking about Frank, but
okay.
We don't need your money as security. Okay, that's not in all cases, Miss Case, but okay. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this. Lord Jesus.
Come on.
It's not the same. It's not the same when within them 90 days, when a woman had sex as opposed to the men having sex.
What?
What did you just say?
For me, it's not the same. For me,
because you're the man. That's it.
No, I'm not saying me. I'm just saying. I'm just articulating.
Yeah, you saying you.
Listen, my double standard.
But
Okay,
he already said it was his double
it's
standard.
a double
bro.
standard.
Okay, I got
Okay,
to take that in
it's
the
a double.
context. There it is. I was
It's a
like,
double
what?
standard.
Yeah.
It's a double standard. It's
did say that.
I know it's not right. Okay, it's a double standard. Listen, I know. I know when Frank leaned in, Frank turned to that side on you. I'm just saying, like, it's for me, it's different. I'm just saying the casual sex piece for me within those 90 days is a problem for me. If we were in a relationship, it's a problem for me. It's a problem. If you can easily within 90 days of a breakup process, I bless you, Brittany, but you know I'm telling the truth. I'm just saying, for me, it is problematic with if a fresh out the breakup, you can't sit your behind down for 3 months. For 3 months you couldn't resist. You couldn't resist taste testing. You couldn't resist playing Genuine, riding the pony. For 3 months you couldn't resist. You know what I'm saying? Going out, whatever Antoine said, drinks and coffee and all that. You can do all that and take your behind home. Why do you have to step over and have sex?
Hey, Bingham, because you act like people ain't checking for our girls while we with them.
They can check.
You don't think so? I'm saying you finna let them off the hook that easy by thinking that they ain't got nobody checking for them and they ain't checking for nobody.
Oh no, everybody check for everybody. We know that.
So I'm saying you try, I mean, who's finna supervise these 90 days? Are they putting it on the calendar and slitting it on the calendar? Day 1, day 2, day 90.
So AJ, this is what I'm saying. Don't tell me. Better keep it to yourself.
Well, I mean, the question was,
That's what I said.
You better
Don't
keep
tell.
it to yourself. You better
That's
keep it
what
to
I said.
yourself.
The question wasn't
Hey,
that they
Don't ask,
tell
don't
you,
tell.
Josh.
and
Don't
I bet
ask.
not find out.
If you don't want to tell.
And
But
I
the
bet
question
not
wasn't
find
that
out.
they was coming to tell you. The question was,
Should you tell?
should you tell? Yeah, should you tell? So
let me.
And what's gonna happen, Josh, if you find out?
Oh, it's over.
But it's already was over.
It's over again.
So it's re-over. I got you.
Yeah,
It's
over.
a double over.
It's
So
double
let me
over.
answer. Let me
It's
answer.
post over.
It's post over. Yeah.
Let me answer. Miss Grace, real quick. I did say stacking the money, but let me tell you why I said it. Shaq's wife said that it was a bad situation a long
Careful.
time ago. No, she just got married. His ex-wife said it was a bad situation.
She didn't get married.
Engaged.
No, she got engaged. But no. Here's what I'm saying.
You just said she
In the
got
first
married.
situation,
Yeah, you just
I
said she got married. That's misinformation.
Yeah, I want to clear that up because he's a friend of mine. So I just
no. But see, when you said no, you threw me off. Let me finish what I was saying. What I was saying is in her first,
what I was saying.
in her first marriage to Shaq, I said Shaq's wife. That's what I said. She said she made it clear that the situation was already over.
Ex-wife.
All right, y'all. Semantics. His ex-wife.
It's not semantics, and the woman is engaged again.
Yeah.
Okay, his ex-wife.
Yeah.
Said that the situation, she was done with it, but what she did was she was stacking money to prepare to leave. A lot of women have done that. They've stacked money. It doesn't mean that your man making more money. When Frank was saying security, he was talking one thing. I was saying some women don't leave until they've gotten themselves situated where I got my own place again. I've got my own stuff going on. Then they leave out. They already checked out, but they will not leave the house until they had everything set up already. I know many people who they've already been gone for months and even sometimes years, but they just getting their stuff together, getting their money together, stacking their paper to make their exit. And when they make their exit, for women, men might leave and go to their friends, but for women, when they leave, They got the U-Haul truck together. They got everything so stacked up that when they getting ready to roll out, they've already prepared. They won't leave until they got all that. I've seen bad situations. They stay in until they can get what they need right. Then they move out. A lot of women will stack their money. Just like she had said, she stacked millions. He didn't even know nothing about it. She had stacked millions.
Yeah, ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back after
I
that.
feel great. Let me. I feel grace in what she was saying in the money aspect, because remember we talked about that many times on this show that a lot of black women do out earn black men, but I was speaking from the perspective that security is not just money. In most cases, security, a man offers security in other areas besides just money. It could be children involved. You could be secure in him being a father and y'all two raising their child in the same house. It's a lot of factors that plays into the security. A lot of times for a woman, security is just a comfort level. She feels secure at night with him. So it's a lot of different factors. That's all I was saying. Okay.
All right. Next, how quickly do you get rid of gifts that were given to you in the relationship, and do you get rid of the gift, or do you get rid of the gifts at all? Let me start by answering that. I ain't getting rid of nothing. I still got a gift over here in the corner. The first, what were they called before iPhones? Just the music thing. The
iPod.
The big thing that you the speakers you sit. Back then, that thing cost a lot of money. I still got that. I still got good gifts. Yeah. I don't give rid of nothing. I don't even think about you when I look at it.
It depends on the gift.
Well, yeah, but I just say good gifts.
Bishop. Bishop.
He's a good father, huh? What?
I don't know, Bishop. I might have to push back. It depends on the gift.
I'm getting mine out the way. I got yeah.
It depends on the gift. It depends on the gift. Like, it depends, Bishop, because there's some gifts that are more sentimental in nature than just a gift. So if it has sentimental value, you gonna have to get rid of that gift. If it's sentimental, if it is in reference to the love that you share with another man, if it is in reference to times,
what if it's a dog?
A dog? No, I don't have a problem with a dog. But if it's pictures, if it's, I mean, not necessarily like,
Wait,
I mean,
that was a weird question. First,
no, it's a good question. That's a good question.
No, because people buy people dogs as gifts.
Dog. Yeah, no, I'm but that's a good question. That's a great question. I'm talking more of things that are in reference to the sentimental connection and the bond.
For example,
pictures. Honestly, jewelry.
No, you just throw those away.
Jewelry.
Pawn
For me,
them.
jewelry.
Pawn it.
Yeah, you got to pawn it. You got to get rid of that necklace, baby. Necklace rings.
You pawn all of that stuff.
You got to get rid of it.
Hey, what about cologne? I'm talking about some expensive cologne.
Keeping it.
Keeping it.
Yeah. And the next girl you go out with be complimented the old girl's cologne.
About what? What you said?
Shoes and bags.
For who?
For the woman.
Shoes and bags? I don't care about shoes and bags.
She can keep it.
Yeah, she keeps shoes and bags.
So why you want
we're not talking about.
But see, jewelry. See, this is why. Like that, when you go pick out that necklace, D, when you go pick out that necklace for that woman, hey, you picking it out like, man, she gonna look good in this, you know. And then you put it on her, you put it around her neck, Frank, and you step back and you say, yeah, I did that. I got to go, baby. The necklace got to go. The earrings got to go. Lingerie got to go. Come on now.
The lingerie that another man bought.
Oh, absolutely. Got to
I mean, that got to go. But jewelry, though, I'm just asking.
Yes.
Frank,
Frank.
I got a little mixed up. Are we
Toys
talking
another
about
man bought.
what we throw away or get rid of, or the woman that we get with?
Both. If she,
I mean,
I
both.
think if she bought me jewelry, I say this at minimum, right? At minimum, it needs to at least go like as far as you selling it, or it needs to be in storage somewhere to where give it to your mama, give it to your grandma, but it does not need to be in your house, in your current living vicinity.
I'm
For
not
me,
giving another woman's lingerie to my grandmama, dog.
burn it. Burn it. But what you're not gonna do, this is what I'm saying, AJ. What you're not gonna do is every time I come over,
Lingerie to your grandma.
you have another man's
Grandma.
Hey,
necklace.
grandma,
Hey, grandma.
You got another man's
got something
necklace.
for you.
You got another man's ring.
What about them toys they bought?
Toys?
Toys.
Yeah.
You
What are those, Frank? What
What
are
are
those?
those, Frank? What are those?
All right, I'm going back.
No, I'm with you, Frank.
Here's the question. How I'm like Bishop, I've kept stuff, but here's the question, Josh. Another question to you, Josh. And this just because I know you'll answer it. How y'all know all that stuff? I mean, have you ever told, just look at the gift from your perspective. Let's talk about the gifts that you got and you went into the next relationship. Did you go in the next relationship and be like, I got this from her, I got that from her, I got that from the other? Like, I don't see all of that. Like, I got gifts that you wouldn't even know that they were gifts.
Right.
I'm not even bringing it up. Like, I'm not even talking about, you know what I mean? Even down to lingerie.
But what did she ask you? Would you tell her the truth? She asked you?
Why is she asking me that?
Well, because she might.
That's
It might
not
be.
the question.
Hold on.
Okay.
It might be conversation. You might. Put
In
it
what
up
terms? Like, you asking me what? Every
hear me.
ring I got on my finger, did
No,
she
no,
buy
no,
one of them?
Oh, hear me. She might say, look, oh, you look nice in that suit. Where did you get that from? Because she might be inquiring to get you another one.
Right.
So
I can
now
tell
what
you
is your-
location.
now what is your
Lose your
response gonna
memory.
be?
Lose
I
your
can-
memory.
Y'all having the wrong conversation.
No, Claiborne.
I can tell you where it came from.
But Claiborne, this is when you got mad earlier, and when I was agreeing with Broderick, when Broderick said there's a difference between dishonesty
I agree with
and
Broderick.
full disclosure.
No, I agree with
if you ask. Listen, so if you ask me where I got the suit from, I can tell you the store.
No, I agree.
If you ask me who bought it, that's a different.
That's
No,
a
but the
different
thing
story.
about it is 9 times out of 10 in a new relationship, all those questions of to who brought you this. I mean, people. Well, maybe Bishop say, what's the statement, Bishop? I want to say I get it right. I'm far ahead in the parade or something. The way you say that, I'm further down the parade. At my age, do you not think that I have jewelry, I have suits, I have clothes, I have this stuff going on for you to come in and ask me, well, who brought that? Well, who brought this? First of all, that's going to be immediate red flags. That tell me you got some other issues and we done.
Well, I don't think it's like that. I don't think somebody coming in taking inventory of your stuff. I just think that sometimes in conversation, it may come up in the regular conversation. So we're just saying being prepared for the reality that it may be a question at some point in time in regular conversation. I don't think I'm going to give women the benefit of the doubt here. I don't think that no woman is just walking in like, oh, let me go through your closet and take inventory. Let me take inventory of everything you have. Who brought this? Who brought that? Did you buy that? No, I don't think that's happening. But just in conversation, I think it's like, oh, you could put it on. Oh, you look really nice in that. Where did you get that from? Now, you may say, I got it from
I can tell you the store.
I mean, I got you. You may say, I got it from such and such store. She may follow up with like, well, how long ago did you get that? Because I see you look. So the avenue is she may not even be poking for anything, but just in general conversation, but certain questions may come up and you should be prepared.
Yeah, but look what Josh said. What Josh said is the truth. That it's different asking me where and even how long I have it, but I can't see the question. At least I've never asked that question. Although we've had conversations, I've had people tell me, like you said, Josh, some things don't even matter. Like, it's no big deal. I mean, the only thing that I think that would be maybe any kind of issue is the wedding ring. but some costume
They
jewelry
got to
that
go.
some.
That
They
got
got
to
to go.
I
You
said
talking
that.
about
I
from
said,
the X, right?
yeah, I said that would be my the engagement ring or the wedding ring.
I think it always goes. They put that for a down payment on that next
Oh yeah, they get rid of that anyway. But
house or whatever.
Anything you sleep in, got to go.
well, I hear what you're saying, but how
What
would
you
you
mean,
know
Josh?
that though, Josh?
I mean, you wouldn't know if they didn't disclose. I mean, we just talking theoretically, right?
Sure.
I'm
right.
just saying, yeah. So like anything you sleep in, like I mean,
What do you mean, yo? What do you mean?
He talking about all
anything
the
you
nice
sleep
stuff
in,
that he brought.
yeah, all that soft, shimmery stuff.
That-
Hey, AJ, you hear them?
you talking about just the stuff he brought, right?
All that stuff with that lace.
Man, you're not gonna know if he bought that or not.
Listen, I'm gonna tell. Listen, how many
Ain't no
women
woman gonna tell
You
that.
sound an ancient of days right now, Bingham.
okay,
Yeah,
hold on.
he sound
Now
like
tell
an
me about
apostolic
something.
father
Now,
right
let me
now.
ask you a question. What
Sound like
woman
an
y'all
apostolic
know?
father.
What woman y'all know is going to date you and marry you, and not want you to get rid of the stuff the other woman put in your house?
I think it's just a matter of if it comes up or not, Bing.
No,
And
guess what?
more
Most women
They
will
gotta come
Hold
up.
on, hold on,
They,
hold
They
on.
will.
I can tell you right now.
they
what
want
she
you
gonna
to
tell
throw
you
out
to do.
that bed.
That bed got to go. Everything on that bed. Listen,
I mean,
Hey,
that's-
you
Josh,
got to get all
sometimes
new
the house
furniture.
you live in,
That,
you
that
lived in your
couch,
house.
Listen, they'll make you sell a house.
They make you sell the
that
house.
couch,
Frank, why the couch?
Cause
that couch.
You
it was
sit
on
you
happened on
sit
that
on
couch.
couches.
because
You
worship
sit
happened
on
on that couch.
couches.
Bed got
Worship.
to go. Them
The bed got
towels.
to go.
Them towels.
Them
You
towels
sleep
got to
on
go.
beds.
They will
Gotta
make you
repaint the
get rid of the
walls.
house.
Somebody
Repaint the walls
in the
house.
comments just said the bed got to go. They
The
said
bed got to
got
go.
to go.
Don't care how. Listen, they don't care how nice them sheets is. Don't care how nice them pillows
Throw the
is.
whole house away.
They listen.
They'll say you sell the whole house.
Listen. They'll be walking. Women will start walking around like, she put this
Y'all see
ensemble
what
together.
Candace said? That's what Candace said.
You crazy, Bingham. Bingham,
Joe-
did you just say
Joe,
this
Throw out
ensemble?
the house
gotta
in
go,
the
Joe.
chat.
What,
Joe-
Juanita?
But you know what? You're probably right,
What,
Bingham.
Roderick, if a woman
She
comes
painted
in
this house like
and
that.
she
They got to go.
and she starts looking around and she noticed, listen, because this won't give enough women enough credit for. Women
Are we doing the
study
same thing in her house?
No.
No, we don't care about
So
that.
she
We
get
don't
to keep
care.
the couch.
We don't
Yeah,
care.
we
You get
don't
to
care.
keep the bed.
We
No,
don't
you
care
gotta get
about
rid of
that.
that. Yeah,
It
we
knew
do care.
everything.
What are you talking about,
Man,
Cleavon?
I
We
mean,
do
men
care.
don't
Seats,
really care
maybe.
because we don't
But
really
everything
act.
got to go. I'm not.
We don't, but we
Yes,
don't act.
Juanita, I sit on the couch.
No,
As-
listen.
I ain't never heard a man ever tell a woman to get rid of
When
the
you
whole
when you
bed,
hearing one
the whole
nine,
night.
nigga, you hearing one nine.
Well, I know. Well, we know you got issues. We know.
Look,
What you mean
we don't be
issues?
doing
Man, I'm not
inventory
about
check
to-
like that, man.
So
we
you
don't be
telling me-
doing. Not no man. I've been a man longer than you. I ain't never heard a man say.
You said I've been a
"Get rid
man
of the
longer
couch."
than you.
So let me ask you a question. So
You just
Claiborne,
heard one.
let's say you meet
I
a
was
woman.
with you to that part, though. I'm
Hold
with
on,
you there.
Claiborne. Say you meet a woman, right? You meet a woman, y'all date, y'all decide to get married. The only problem is that say she stays in another state, or say that her home is better than your home. So you sell your home, and you move into her home. You're telling me, apostle, bishop, prophet, man of God, that you have no problem getting in the bed that the next man was in and
None.
sleeping comfortably?
We
Done it.
don't
I've
have
done
that
it.
problem now,
I have
Josh.
no
where
problem, sir.
She and the girlfriend.
Because you
Man,
do
we
it when you
probably
date her.
said-
You do
Hey,
that when you date her.
Bingham.
You got in the bed with
Bingham.
another guy.
Hey,
Was
Josh, that's not really a
Whoa,
good
go-
question.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Prophet.
I'm just saying. When you
That's
dated
not
her,
really a good question,
you
Josh.
slept in the bed with another man slept at before you married her.
You definitely did.
No, I
Yes.
didn't.
You
Yes,
slept
you
on the
did.
sofa.
Excuse
You
me.
mean-
No,
you
Bingham
didn't do
sits
it
on the
nowhere?
couch.
Will
Yes,
we
you
admit
did.
that there's a difference between sleeping in and dwelling in? Come on,
No,
come on, church.
no,
Come on.
no.
Come on, church.
There's not a difference.
Yes, it is.
There
There's
is
a
not a
difference
difference.
between
Yes, it is.
spending the night.
Sex in the
there's-
bed with,
No, you
There's a
missing it.
difference between
That's a
spending the
difference.
night.
And dwelling.
but you spend more than one night.
No, you missing it,
It's still a
Claiborne.
difference.
You
Man,
missing
difference,
I don't
brother.
care about no
Claiborne,
mattress.
you miss
the
Claiborne, you're
difference,
missing the
brother.
revelation. Claiborne, you're missing the revelation of the man of God.
I hear what he said.
The revelation is
Yeah.
there's a difference between you just laying down and doing something in the bed.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's another difference when every night,
for you and Frank, that's only in your mind.
Hold on, Clay. It's ain't
No,
Claiborne.
what do you mean?
What
It's
is you
in our
talking
mind?
about? It's in our mind.
Because if you date this woman for a year, how many times you done slept in that bed?
You're not listening.
Again,
That dwelling, there's a
difference.
dwelling anointing. There's a
difference.
dwelling anointing
Wow,
that
wow.
happens when you dwell. That
Yeah, nice.
Claiborne, that means another man not only slept in the bed, right? But he dwelled. He
But
woke
Ah.
up. He woke
Josh,
up
did
in the middle of the night. He woke up.
Are you serious?
Claiborne, he woke up in the middle of the night, butt naked in
So
the bed.
he did it anyway.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So,
Slept
Claiborne, so his
No.
dead skin cells are still in the bed.
Not in no woman. Y'all crazy. Not in no woman bed.
Claiborne.
You
She
crazy.
called Claiborne. She called another man's name in that same bed.
Yo, we not
But she
thinking
did that
deep,
before you
Josh.
got there. What are you
Burn the
talking
whole
about?
bed. Burn the whole bed. I'm pouring bleach on the bed.
But
I'm
Josh,
pouring gasoline
here's where
on the
I'm
bed.
saying you
There's
and
a
Frank
difference,
burn the bed.
brother.
Wait,
There's a
let me say-
difference, brother.
Here's why I say y'all tripping. This is why I say y'all tripping. Because
Come on.
when you first went over the house,
Mhm.
there was a man before y'all doing all of that.
Okay.
And you dated her for a year or two.
Mhm. Mhm.
All the time you slept in, you ain't never in that same bed. Now all of a sudden, that
We're not
you're
in
saying-
covenant. We're not in covenant.
We ain't
There
going
we
there.
go.
I was
I'll
still.
let
That's where we going. That's where
Here's
we
the
going.
difference. Here's the difference. I hope you
Okay,
catch
help
this.
me get the
I hope
difference,
you get
because
Break it down.
It's
for him,
now
right? That nigga hard head tonight.
transitioned. It's now transitioned from it being her house
To
to our house. You get what I'm saying? So there are some things that we have to establish as our domain together that we have to get rid of. That was your previous domain. That's just what we're trying to say. I don't know why you don't understand, why you're
Yeah.
not grasping this.
I hear what you're saying. I'm saying it don't make a difference, but okay, it does for y'all. That's
I mean,
why we on this show.
we get it. Bishop, we good, Bishop. Claiborne, we get it. You don't have no problem with your leg laying up against another man's leg. We got it.
I got a problem with my leg. What are you talking about? Foolishness.
Josh went
Josh is,
deep into the
you know,
math.
Josh doing the same foolishness like you do.
You don't care.
Are y'all ready for the next question?
Yes.
Yeah, Bishop.
Ready?
Yes, please.
Who should initiate returning to the relationship? The person who initiated the breakup, or the other
Absolutely. The person who initiated the breakup. Humble yourself. before
Say it
the
again.
mighty
Say the
hand.
question again. Say the
What if
question
it was
again,
the
Bishop.
man?
Yeah,
That's what I was going
you
to say.
too. Whoever
I
is
don't-
responsible for the breakup should initiate.
Why can't the other person humble? I mean, why can't the other person humble themselves? Are you trying to say because they were big enough to do the breakup?
Yes. Yes.
So, Frank, you're telling me that if somebody wrong person, never mind. Let me get somebody humble.
No, ask me, Bishop.
No.
He said, "Let me get somebody humble."
I've been here long enough, Antoine, because Josh ain't even humble enough. Roderick on given days ain't humble enough. All right.
So hold up. So you saying Antoine
No.
humble enough?
It is. I am. Yes, sir.
Antoine is reasonable.
I'm reasonable.
my
There you
I
go. That's
am
it.
too, Bishop.
Nah.
I'm reasonable too,
No,
Bishop.
I am too.
Nah.
Hey, Antoine sitting in the middle is like being between the two thieves.
This is perfect. That's right. This is me. Right there in the cut. Ain't it, Bishop? Right there in the cut.
Bishop.
Nah.
So the question is, who should initiate returning the relationship?
Whoever wants the relationship.
That's it, Antoine.
Absolutely.
Antoine, my boy.
Whoever wants the relationship.
Well, clearly they didn't want it because they left it.
No,
But they
that's
made up their
pride.
mind afterwards. They want to go back.
That's pride.
Yeah. Whoever wants the relationship. Reach
Bishop,
across.
how many women have gone back even though the guy left?
Hey,
It's the women have gone back to get that relationship. They've
Is
gone
it the
back. Frank.
relationship they was
This
going
is
back
when the
after?
right one comes from a male's perspective.
No, but I'm saying we're still talking from a male perspective. Now you want to do that. Now you want to bring that up. You were talking both sides on every other question. I'm just simply saying that it don't really matter who does the initiation to go back. It's the person who really want this relationship is the one that should go back and make it happen. Because sometimes person is being so prideful that they won't do it. I left, so they won't do it. But sometimes that person, when you show that you want them back, it has changed the situation. I know why you said what you said, but sometimes, a lot of times, it won't happen that way.
The Queen Delpha said women always go back.
That's not true.
That ain't true.
That ain't true.
I know this. I know this. I ain't about to chase you. Like, my chasing days is over. Like, I'll leave the door open. You won't talk to me, have conversation. But like, as far as me just running you down and trying to tie you to the post and make you see some value in this, them days is over with.
Why? Why?
Not because I think Roderick, I think we waste a lot of time trying to convince somebody of what we want and desire when they don't want it. So a lot of times, you know, we would try to fight to get somebody to see that what we value, that they should value. I'm not doing that. No. If you don't see value in this, we're wasting our time.
Now, Bingham, you don't think that sometimes people need to break up to actually see what they had?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. No, I'm saying that. But what I'm saying is I don't have a problem with a conversation. But what I'm not doing, my brothers, is trying to chase you after the breakup to make you see the value in this.
Yeah, that's what I'm struggling with. So if my woman breaks up with me, if she breaks up with me, it's still my responsibility to help her see what she didn't see before.
Sometimes, Frank. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's the same way when women come. Frank, you said earlier. Turn around.
Hold on. You said.
Let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're done, Claiborne.
Watch this, Frank. Understand what you said when the first statement you made is no woman has ever left you. Right?
I haven't.
I know you were playing.
You acting like these people in the comment section. I haven't said that tonight.
We all responded to you on that. But let's go past that. Here's the thing.
Address what that man said. You all over the place. Address what that man said.
I'm saying that sometimes you have to show people the value of a relationship if you want the relationship. Now, if you don't want the relationship, don't do it. But I know women, let me say from my experience, who have come back and gotten me, and I have gone back and gotten them. I've been on both sides of the spectrum, and the relationship has worked. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. So I won't sit here and say that it can't be from the other person.
What more do you want from me?
Frank, we know how your mindset on this.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I'm just simply saying,
boy, ain't no way,
you
boy.
show the value.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
What you say, Bishop?
Frank is not going to go to.
I'm Team Frank.
Huh?
I'm Team Frank on this.
I just don't understand. I don't understand that logic.
It has nothing. So y'all don't think both of y'all thieves. Y'all two thieves on the cross. Y'all don't think that if you're really into a woman and you see a future with them, that you're not gonna take the L and say, "Hey, let's try to make this work." There's more green than red. There was a woman 7 years ago. She getting married. I think I told y'all like 30 weeks ago that my heart was broken. Like, like when I saw the guy, because I'm like, what's she doing with him? That my brother Luther says to me, dude, you messed that up. And I did over something, Antoine, that was not. And then she tried to come back around and we went out. But the timing was off. And 3-4 months later, I see her with a lawyer. And she done traveled all over the world in the last, during the pandemic, been good to her. I'm just saying, I wish I had said, hey, I'm sorry, I was wrong for, because it was something, but it wasn't really that big. So I don't get what y'all saying.
Hey, Bishop, did she like CNN?
Oh, she like whatever.
Oh, you really
But
messed
Bishop,
up,
you
Bishop.
you
Bishop,
saying you
she
messed
like
it up.
CNN, Bishop.
She lied and said that she talked to. I don't want to go into all that, but she was supposed to do something and didn't do it, and I caught it, and she just said that she didn't think it was. She second guessed what I felt. Okay. Yeah, it's over, Candace. He done took all over the world. Hell, it's over. Yeah, she second guessed something that I thought she should have did. Okay, and didn't.
Okay.
And I got mad.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like she lied to me. And when I think about it now, years later, it really wasn't that. It wasn't.
So I'm losing you though, Bishop, because could you say
it was her fault? It was her fault.
Yeah, but there's no guarantee.
The whole point was with Frank is if it's their fault, why should you? That's the point. Why
No. What I'm saying is, if they initiate the separation, from what I'm understanding, you saying
away with me.
You saying,
but man away with me.
You saying that you initiated the separation because of how you felt in that moment, right?
Yeah, but it was still her fault. Yeah, I see what you say. You're saying that if they initiated the breakup.
Exactly.
Yeah,
if they initiate the distance, the pushing you away, the I don't want to talk, or
I didn't did that too. I didn't went back. I don't said, hey, why are we acting like this? You know, I didn't did that too. I think it's pride. Y'all,
I do too.
I'm gonna say like Bishop Morton said, hey, you just got too much pride. Y'all need to get rid of that pride.
No, sir. No, sir.
Look at Frank.
No, sir. No, sir.
Josh, can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question real quick, God. Have you ever been, not them towards you, have you ever been in love with a girl so bad that you would have did anything to be with her? And this girl leaves you. I mean, really in love. I'm talking about deep in love with her. And she leaves you.
Mm-hmm.
And inside you, when nobody, it's killing you. You would not go back or pick up the phone or text. However way you go back and be like, come on, girl, like, why are you doing this? You never did that ever in your life.
Yeah, listen, we'll have a conversation, Claiborne. Y'all missing what I'm saying. I said I will leave the door open. I will have a conversation.
I'm talking about you initiated though.
All right, listen what I'm okay. What I'm saying is I will have a conversation, Claiborne. But I am not chasing you. That ain't about to happen. I will have a conversation because it always backfires when you try to make someone come up to your level of the value in the relationship. And we are missing that. It does not matter how you feel. It matters how both people value the relationship. So what happens is oftentimes, I'm not saying you don't, hey, have a conversation. Hey, this is how I feel, baby. Listen, can we make this work? I'm not saying you don't have that. But what I'm saying is oftentimes that is now right preceded and now it's followed up with, right? Now you're having conversation after conversation. I'm not saying it's not a weak moment. What I'm saying, it's not about being weak. Y'all missing what I'm saying. I'm saying that if the energy is not reciprocated, if the person does not value what you value, at a certain point after the conversation, you got to be honest and accept the truth of the situation. They don't value what you value. And at that point, I'm not going on a Star Trek rescue mission. I'm not going on an Oregon Trail, going across the Wild Wild West and dodging coyotes. I'm not driving to an obstacle course, going over mountains and sand dunes, trying to convince you. No, because guess what? The moment it rests in my spirit that you don't want me,
but big boy, man, it wasn't about. But that ain't about chasing. That's not about chasing. That
is chasing.
What if it's a situation where y'all had a mutual breakup and then y'all realized after y'all broke up that maybe it was just a slight misunderstanding?
I'm open to that. AJ, I'm saying I don't have a problem.
But the moment you get some resistance, you out.
No, it's not even like you have to. If I do not see energy reciprocated, What I can't do, I can communicate how I feel, but I can't make you value what I value.
But
And-
Josh, in the first
I'm
couple
not-
weeks, you're not gonna see that. You know that. Cause she angry, she upset, she hurt.
That's fine.
So
That's
so
fine.
how much time are you gonna put in? Because it's
I'm
90 days. 90 days.
90 days, right, 90 days. So in 90 days, AJ, he may
I'm stepping back.
I don't like the word chase. I think that's the word. See, it messes because when you're showing somebody, sometimes
You chasing.
okay, but Josh,
You chasing.
you're not gonna see that in the
chasing.
first floor. She gonna give you the cold shoulder. She mad. She don't want to talk to you. If you keep going in it, isn't that chasing?
Listen, if she gives me the cold shoulder, I'm backing up.
Wow. You ain't
If
never
you give me
been
the
in
cold
love.
You
shoulder,
ain't never met a woman.
You ain't never been in love,
You
brother.
ain't never met a woman so
What you
good.
mean?
to
I have
make
been in
you
love.
got to have.
No,
No
y'all
way.
missing what I'm saying.
You ain't
Y'all
never
missing,
been in love.
Yes, I have. Y'all missing what I'm saying. If you give me the cold shoulder, we didn't broke up, and I'm having a conversation about, hey, hey, I want to keep this. I value you and all this other stuff, and you say I don't feel like talking. I don't want you. I'm backing up. Now, if you want to come back and circle back, that's on you. But I'm not. Listen, this whole game y'all like to play, where y'all where we sit up there while we chasing women left and right, and all. I'm not doing all that. Y'all can
What
have
if
all
she's
that.
the right one? What if she's the right one?
She ain't the right one. If I
How
gotta
do
check,
you know? You too
Hey,
full
brother.
of
I
pride
know,
to
Broderick.
really see.
I know.
Broderick, he ain't
Hey,
never
Broderick.
had it, Broderick.
Project. Hey, Bingham probably ain't never had toxic sex. That's why he's saying that.
Huh?
Oh yeah. that
Help him
will.
out,
Hey,
AJ.
say what you will.
I say what I say.
That crazy kind. It'll make you.
Listen. I've gotten to the age. Listen, Bishop already said I got an old soul. I'm not. Listen, man. I'm not wasting time and energy. That's all I'm saying. I will make myself available. I will articulate how I feel.
Right,
but listen. I don't. She ain't
the
Bishop.
Right one.
She ain't the right one.
How do you
Hey,
know
Dwayne,
she's
he
not the
ain't
right
had that.
one?
Because she not.
Yeah, he ain't had that good.
I don't know why
She
y'all
not.
spend y'all time
Y'all
trying
like
to
the little
convince
toxic
Josh
stuff, man.
of anything.
Y'all like them little toxic
Josh
relationships.
lying out here.
Josh, you
Y'all
ain't
like
had that
toxic
good. You ain't
relationship.
had that
He
good.
ain't had
after
that good.
breakup.
He didn't say toxic relationship.
Man, y'all
He
can have
said,
them toxic relationships, man.
no,
Where you
he
sit
didn't
up there,
say
gotta.
toxic relationship.
That's what it is. If you
No,
gotta
no,
keep
no.
going back,
Toxic sex and toxic
toxic
relationship
sex,
is a different
toxic
situation.
sex, and makeup,
That
and y'all
toxic sex is
fighting each other,
powerful.
cussing
It
each other out, then
discombobulates your
having
thinking,
sex.
Josh.
Man, y'all can have
the
that.
Bingham Church in the comments agreeing.
Man, y'all can have that, man. I'm not. Listen, all I'm saying is this real quick.
Like, who hurt you, Josh?
Listen,
That's what it is.
Listen, I'm just
That's what
saying.
it
Listen, I'm just saying. I am not involving myself long term with somebody that does not see the same value in the relationship that I don't see. I will make every attempt to articulate, to have conversation.
Josh,
the moment you say
the value, I don't think that's articulate the
yes.
value.
Right.
If something went wrong, what it got the hell to do with the value?
I just want you back. You ever tell a woman, I just want you back.
No, y'all missing it. But see, that's the problem. That's the problem.
On this one.
That's why that joke don't work.
You out on the ledge.
He by himself.
What I'm saying is,
Franklin looked up and looked at you and like, huh?
Listen, I'm just saying, when I say value, I'm saying this. If we broke up, and I have a conversation, and I say, hey, I want to get back. Or hey, you broke up with me. And I see the value
on this island.
Be by himself.
Now I see.
I'm not being by myself. I'm not being by myself.
But
guess what? I'll tell you this. I'm saying this. I'm going on mute. Y'all niggas do the chasing. I ain't doing all that doggone chasing.
Gosh,
but what about her chasing you?
I think is worth the future with. I'm going after her.
I'm going after her.
I ain't going after over and over again. I ain't that man in the back.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not what you said. You don't give him no grace, Josh.
What you mean? I'm not giving no grace.
You said
I'm not chasing her at all.
I ain't chasing. That's what you said. Period.
We grown. This ain't no, we ain't 17 years old no more. What do you want to do?
I'm agree with the baby Christian said, but Hosea went after his.
That's right. Come on, that's right.
See, that's a good one, Bishop.
God goes after you.
God goes after you. Okay, y'all gonna use that one. All right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all go after.
Okay, but
Josh, all I'm
says
saying,
he chased him after you.
Josh, all I'm saying, and we can close on this one. Go one
I
more.
want who wants me. That's all.
Josh,
That's all I'm saying, Bishop. I
You
want who
just
wants
ain't
me.
got the right one that, like my grandfather used to say,
Okay.
had your nose open.
Yeah, Doc.
18 wheeler, Bishop.
You stuck.
Josh.
When that
Hey,
day come,
it's
I
just
want to
good
hear
to-
about
When
it.
that day come, he gonna be messed up.
Josh,
Hey,
the good
we gonna
news
be
is
around
that
to
it's
see it.
coming.
Josh,
And we gonna
be,
be around to see it.
Josh, we're gonna be around to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living.
Like this. His nose gonna be open for
Look at
Bakery
him.
Express.
He's gonna be right. He won't even look over here.
Hey, nephew, you talking true. Josh gonna be so messed up. We ain't gonna be able to find him on
Josh, it's not a
Clubhouse.
bad thing.
He gonna
It's
close
not a
down his
bad
room on
thing
Saturday night.
altogether.
Where
His nose
Josh
gonna
at?
be
He ain't
wide
gonna be
open.
on Clubhouse for about 5 weeks.
He won't even be running.
He ain't even gonna be on this show. He gonna be like, Bishop, I can't make it tonight.
I can't make it tonight.
Right.
All right.
So
All right.
instead of breaking up, should you just take a break from each other, separate for a while, then see how things go, Frank?
No, Bishop.
No, Bishop.
What I tell you? I know that guy. What I tell you?
Dwayne.
My dog. Hey, he wants to go fail me. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, man. I've been rolling with you too long to know
I
your
ain't on
answer.
already. I just like to get certain things.
Did you like how I commented said? No,
Oh, yeah.
Bishop.
What about you?
Yeah, I think so. Because I'm gonna go back to something all of y'all just said. And I don't want to call it real love because I don't think there's a such thing as real and fake love. Maybe just I'm gonna say sometimes people's intentions, but let's use the terminology I'll use. When your nose is open and you are really caring for her, and I've been there. When you really, really care for her, you will try anything just to see if you can salvage the relationship. And so, yeah, I agree. You should take a break for a moment if it's getting. I wouldn't have thought like this a year ago, but now I would like, hey, if it isn't working, maybe take a break for a minute, reassess, and see how you can slow walk back into it and make it work. So, yeah, I agree. You should take a break.
Anybody disagree?
I want to give my redress as to why I disagree with that notion.
To the gentleman in Maryland.
Yes. The reason I disagree with the whole taking a break thing to get ourselves together, because number one, if you are dating with purpose and the intentions of marriage, I think whatever you do is in the relationship stage per se is a precursor to what's going to transpire in the marriage stage. This is my thoughts. And so I think everything is a microcosm what will then be magnified once you say I do.
Hey, Frank.
So my thought is
Go ahead, Frank.
my thought is if we cannot work through whatever together now, then how once we're married are we going to be able to work through whatever together?
So you agree with it then? You should take a break.
No, I'm saying I don't think you should take a break because if we have to take breaks now,
got you.
if we have to take breaks now to gather ourselves, then what's going to happen then? There are no breaks then.
Well,
There are no
Frank,
separations.
Frank, we take a leave of absence sometimes from work. It does not mean that we're done with it. We take a little moment away from work. It does not mean we're done with it. Sometimes we need the moment to reassess. And so I think sometimes breaks are looked at as something that would probably be damaging to the relationship. But if we looked at breaks as a moment to assess, right? Now I'm not saying go out and do what you want to do, but a moment to really assess, really to because I hear your heart. Let me say that. First, let me back up and say I hear your point of reference, and that is a very good point of reference. But however, I think that I'm also open to the break, not a break to do whatever, but a break to just assess. Sometimes that break is healthy because it just depends on where you guys' relationship is. Like if it's some stuff going down, sometimes you need a moment. You know what I mean? And we've seen it and I know we don't believe in movies, but we've seen it in movies where people took a break. You know, our guy Tyler Perry has written a lot of movies about different things. And in those movies, we've seen individuals that played in those roles take a break and then they come back together and they kind of live in a much better marital bliss. So I'm not against it. I just think it depends on what the issue is.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. It's still a difficult sell in my mind because there are no exits once you're in a marriage. Ain't no breaks. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's broken between us, we're going to have to work and fix it.
Yeah.
And so that's why I just don't. And then it's hard, especially when you consider children in the matter, where it's no longer just you two. What they look like to your children, y'all constantly breaking. You constantly moving out. You constantly separating.
Well, I don't know if was that all defined in the break, Bishop, or is the question because that wasn't all the. I love what you guys are saying, but I don't think that a break necessarily means constantly and consistently. I think if we're going to be honest about a break for for a marriage, which I've never been, I think that it could look healthy if we set the parameters. I think sometimes our issue is that we think that everything leads to the negative front of things. So if we take this break, that means you are constantly doing it. No, 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 we're not constantly, because if we're constantly doing, we just probably need to break forever, right? I think that I'm speaking when I hear this question, I'm speaking of that there is a moment in time when maybe it's just getting a little bit too heavy for a second. We don't necessarily have all of the plans, but we take a little moment to really assess, come back, and then derive the plan and the point of reference. So
Somebody said you got to take a break and go to a men's conference.
Somebody said to yeah, we're gonna take a break already. You go to the den and I go to the living room.
I mean that may be the break. I don't know.
I break in the den, right? Both y'all,
I think both people are right too.
yeah, both of y'all make good points.
Yeah,
Like really, seriously, both of y'all make. I do agree with the person that says on your job, something about on your job.
It's not a covenant. They
It's
said.
not a covenant.
Mhm.
And
Well, I was getting ready to rip that to shreds, but I'll mind my manners tonight.
okay.
Hey, Bishop, I'll throw this in there really, really, really quick.
Wait a minute. Yeah, hold it tonight, Dwayne, because we get ready to pivot.
No, I know.
Go ahead,
I'm a thought provoker, so I'll
Hey.
shreds easily. Real easy. But I'll leave it alone.
Hey, so in these relationships, a lot of these relationships lack maintenance anyway, and anything that you don't maintenance will break. So a lot of these people take breaks anyway. They separate, they stop talking, they stop having sex, they stop sharing information. And so I'm just saying from the realities, I'm just being honest about the realities that people take them anyway because they don't maintain the relationships. So my thing is, instead of looking at a break as far as a separation, why can't the break be a reassessment? Maybe look at it like putting my foot on the brake of the relationships and say, hey, we want to put pressure on this part of the relationship because it's weak and we need to deal with that. And so we might need to pause on what our plans were for this until we have figured this out. I'm with that more than I am every time something goes wrong. I'm saying throwing the relationship away and then rekindling the relationship every time something goes bad. Just my quick thoughts.
Totally agree. I used to be 100% where Frank was and that's why I agree with them because sometimes that can be sketchy in terms of how you do it. I agree with you on that, Frank. However, maturity has taught me a different thing. My sister said something, and like you, Dwayne, very, very smart, never been married, but she said something that was so true at a she was at the singles conference with us, but she came over to the married side, and she said something that I took thoughts. She says, sometimes you just need a weekend and not divorce. She said a lot of people go in for divorce when they should have just took AJ a break, a weekend, a breather. That's the way I look at break when Bishop said it. Sometimes just a breather, and just collecting things, collecting our thoughts. Well, I was 100% with you, Frank, for a long time, but just pivot a little bit over the last several years, because I used to say there's no exit. Anybody's ever heard me in a clubhouse, I say that, but pivoting to say sometimes people need to breathe. And if they'd have took that time, AJ, that maybe, that my sister said the weekend. I said, why did you say that? She said maybe if they'd have breathed over the weekend, it wouldn't have got to the divorce. But they stayed in there on the tension. They stayed in. And so now I often teach about, even on some of my videos, about taking some time, a day away, some time to yourself, and not always automatically go for something. So inside a relationship, I think, Bishop, it can be healthy if it's done correctly. I didn't always think like that, but as I mature and saw marriages that are falling apart, relationships that are falling apart, I think it could be healthy to take a break. If you're still in the game, not break like we breaking up, but just a breather is words I would use.
So tonight, as we get ready to close, this is our 70th week, and we've talked about breaking up and how to, you found somewhere in here, hopefully, to some of you in here might be going through a breakup, or you want the person back. You have to ask yourself, is this somebody? Here's a question. Ask yourself, is this somebody you can see yourself without in the future? Is this somebody you can do without in your future? And if the answer is yes, even you, Josh, if the answer is yes, then you might need to swallow your pride. It's according to where you see the person really at the end of the day. And some of you in the room, you have this question, ask yourself, the person that I broke up with, or the person that I'm taking a break from, and Frank and Dwayne was so good in their different opinions, which makes you think like, and even what Claiborne just said, and what Antoine said, we take a break anyway. Whether I'm gonna do some things that I want to do while you do some things. I think it's almost impossible to stay with somebody for years, even in marriage, and not, take a. You don't leave each other physically, but So think about this. I want to challenge 10 people tonight, because I believe in milestones. This is our 70th, and actually 11 people, because one has already gave it. He gave it this morning. Broderick gave 70 this morning, and tell him I get 20 more. He went somewhere and spoke this weekend or something. I don't know. He gave good. But I want to challenge 10 people before I go down. I want to challenge 10 people that will stand with me tonight in appreciating these men, and say, Bishop, thank you for 70 weeks of men talk. We have not missed it. I don't care where I've been. Take my laptop with me. Care where they've been. As Chris said, the numbers are dropping, because when we go to talk about giving, because we basically as a people want something for free. And I ain't trying to dig in nobody, but we gotta learn how to appreciate what is uniquely ours. And so tonight I want to challenge 10 people that would give $70 and say, Bishop, thank you, and the men, as an appreciation. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Andrea. And I want you to put a checkup. I won't do this again until we probably reach our next milestone. Okay. We just did 50.
Yeah.
All suited and booted, and now it's 70, just like that. I want tonight. 77 is a number Two numbers I deal with, 7 and 8. 7 is the number of completion. I want 10 people to put a check in that you're gonna do that. $ Greg Davis 10, PayPal contact Greg Davis at gmail.com. The information is on the screen. I need 10 of you that would do that. Everybody else, if you would just give $30 on tonight, I would appreciate it. Let's get it done, y'all. This has been a superb conversation. Quite never do the men hit me up and say, unless it's an emergency, or they stuck in the airport, or somebody got to preach and ain't getting out of church. These brothers are faithful. Excuse me, they are faithful. Some of you that are on here are faithful. Some of the women be on while we be preparing to come on. Good evening, gentlemen, and Marlinda. Marlinda has been here no matter what. She's out of town now doing business for her organization, walking through the lobby with the phone, getting us connected. That's faithfulness. And so I want to do that. If I could get 10 people to do that tonight, 2 have already said they're going to do it. If you would do it tonight, I would appreciate it, ladies. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you. Won't y'all stand with me tonight? Some of y'all got needs in your own life. Some of you got projects, and you say, I want to have that same consistency, Bishop, that you have. I want to have that longevity at things that you have. And I don't usually make appeals like this. I just ask y'all to give. But some of you need longevity in your own life. So that seed of $70 tonight. Would you do that? Everybody else would give 30. I would appreciate it on tonight. Put a check in there, please. Ma'am, please, sir. Thank you all so much. Yeah, we're going to pray at the end, Dwayne. Pray over the seeds and pray for people's needs. Pray for people's needs on tonight. If y'all would give on tonight. Antoinette, thank you. Thank you. Some more of you that would do that. 30. If 100 of y'all would do that, if everybody would give tonight. I appreciate the accolades. I appreciate the accolades. But I want to be a blessing to the brothers on tonight. All right. If y'all $ Greg Davis 10. PayPal contact Greg Davis at gmail.com. Thank you, Shania, Bree. Thank you, as you all are giving. Thank you, Prophet Claiborne. I appreciate you. 70, Frank 70. Thank you. The men give themselves. Yeah. Prophet Claiborne, you want
to? I am so excited every week. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it's the off conversations that we hear, man. So many people. Matter of fact, I'll share. I told Bishop on last night, even through the replay, it gets so people get blessed even in the replay. Do y'all know that these conversations, as long as social media is out, will be etched in stone? People will be watching these years from now and they'll be able to know what you know. Some of y'all know that your life has shifted, your life has gotten better, you've gotten this information and this change. There's power in giving. 70 weeks. I mean, I did not know that one of our entertainers got his talk show back, and I was just watching how the people wanted it back. I was reading the article because I didn't know that he had gotten it, and Steve went to Tyler Perry, and Tyler Perry opened up the studio when the other station shut him down. And he went back, and you know what he said in the article, Bishop? He said the people wanted him. When the people want you, that means you've done something to change their life. And so $70 simply says, you know what, Bishop, I appreciate that. You know y'all like to come on here and see that Josh don't play fair, and he gonna talk about my sound and everything like that. But y'all loving me up. You know, Frank, my sister She laughs about Frank every week. She's a bishop of Frank. She just say, I get on there to see. And she said, before the question come out, she be answering like Dwayne did. She said, Frank gonna say, ain't no way. So my sister, and I'm like, girl, why you up? What? She said, I get on there, and she laughed at Broderick last week. Like, they better crack up my joke. So we talking about people that I know they don't even watch stuff like this. They love this show. Y'all got a chance to be a part of something absolutely amazing. And hey, say tonight, say, brothers, I love y'all. Some of y'all come here every week. We appreciate. We couldn't do this without you. But show the same love and say, you know what? They don't have the commercials yet. They don't have others investors, because you know what's going to happen when other people start doing it and other folks pick up. A lot of times we forget that our own people could be our biggest supporter. And if we do that, I don't care who you are. That's $70. I sold tonight. We sold every week. But I thought about it in my mind, man, 70. Can you really say 70 weeks straight? We've been rocking this boat and Bishop and them before we ever got on here. That's amazing to be able to say in the second season we're doing something great. I would challenge you all that follow me to say, you know what, I'm gonna do what Prophet did. I'm gonna sow into this. And when you start doing that, you're gonna see some major things happen. This is a great show. This is the best show on Monday night. I don't care what nobody say.
Amen. All right, we're gonna get ready to go because we're gonna be over 2 hours, and we can't do that if we're gonna re-air. So I need y'all to give while Dwayne prays us out for just a few minutes. I'm gonna trust you to be mature givers tonight. We haven't made our goal, but I'm gonna trust you to appreciate what is uniquely yours. If 50 of y'all gave $10, do it on tonight. Dwayne.
Let's pray really quickly. We look to our eternal Father. God, we thank you for creating us in your image and creating us in what you want us to be. So, Father, as we walk out this single life, as we walk out this moment in time, because we know that you have something greater destined for our lives, we pray that you give us wisdom, understanding, that you guide us, that you put us in the arena for us to see the goals that you want us to meet, especially in the romantic space. Father, we thank you for every gift that has been given tonight, for we do not take it for granted what this platform has been for most of us. Father, we thank you for the visionary of this moment. We thank you for Bishop Greg Davis. We thank you for his life. We thank you for his anointing. We thank you for his vision. And Father, I even thank you for my brothers that are present here on this panel. I thank you for their strength, their wisdom, their moments to be transparent, their anointing, and what they have to offer. And then most importantly, we thank you for every viewer, because we would not be if they did not come. And so, Father, we thank you for in this moment that whatever they are putting out, let it not be a moment of second guessing, but God, let it be a moment of fruitfulness. Let it be a moment of multiplication. Father, I thank you because what they're getting ready to give is not just a moment to just help us, but it's also a moment to help them. And so, Father, I thank you for this divine moment, this practical knowledge that is going to bring us to a place of revelation. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Now, God, I pray that you keep your hand of protection over us tonight. Keep us, protect us. As my grandmother said, put angels camped about us and our homes and children. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, family. I'm going to trust y'all to continue to give so that I can be a blessing to the brothers. We will see y'all next Monday. You can always send us questions at WTROCTV@gmail.com. Thank you, brothers, and good night.